Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. And today we're coming to you live from the Las Vegas Grand Championship here at LVO, brought to you by Fly Better, streamed by Gold Squadron podcast, and sponsored by Kuropok Creatives. Use coupon code LV2020. My co-host for this round is
Jesse Van Wyck out of Washington, D.C. with Labyrinth Squadron.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Now, our players, we got Tim Dugan. Tim, not Carson Ray Dugan.
Correct.
When we were setting up, I'm so sorry. I know Carson's in the chat right now. I accidentally called Tim Carson, and I realized it right away. I felt so bad. So Carson might razz him a little bit, but this is Tim, and my goal is to call him Tim 100% of the time in this match.
I'll help you out with that.
And this is versus Vincent Morgado.
That's a sweet name.
Let's go ahead and break down these lists.
We've got on the left Tim Dugan with a very simple list. Kylo naked, Scorch naked, 2 Zeta Squad survivors also naked, and a Zeta Squad pilot in the FO TIE Fighter. Very simple, very straightforward. I think all these ships do very well with no upgrades, and Tim has apparently done very well with that so far.
Yeah.
And on the right, we've got Vincent Morgado with Luke Skywalker with Sense, Plasma Torps, Afterburners, and the S-Foils. And he's backed by a couple of E-Wings. Haven't seen these things in a while.
E-Wings? What's an E-Wing?
We've got Crackshot, Fire Control, and R3 Astromech on those as well.
So cool to see E-Wings on the table.
Yeah.
When I saw that this matchup was happening, I was like, well, these are 2 very different lists. Let's go ahead and get them on the table here. All right, so everyone, it is time to choose your champion. You know what to do. You're going to type 1 or 2 in the chat box. 1 is a vote for the player on the left. That's Tim Dugan. And 2 is a vote for Vincent with the Rebels. So are you going first order or Rebels, Jesse?
I think first order is closer to Empire, so I will continue to choose the good guys. So first order.
They're gone. Have you not seen the new movie? They lost. Their supreme leader is dead. Again. Again.
True. What about you, Dion? What's your pick for this?
You know, like, my heart wants the E-Wings to win.
That's
right?
true.
But I have to remain unbiased. I think that, like looking at the list, I think that Tim has the advantage because of some of the tech he has. Kylo versus Luke, he did pass the initiative to Vincent.
He did.
So
199.
And Kylo is an ace, right?
Yeah.
He can boost barrel roll. He's got that arc dodging. I think it's priority for Tim to get Luke off the table. Or, of course, if Vincent feeds him one of the E-Wings, you got that going. You notice that Vincent took his target locks using the ship ability of the E-Wings, which allow them to gain target locks outside of range 3.
Is it long-range scanners still?
Long-range scanners is the name of the ship ability.
And he's got the R3 on there so that he can get 2 target locks.
Yep, right there. So you see one of them is on the Zeta Squadron Survivor, and the other one is on Scorch. So he is targeting the FOs. They are the ones with the lowest hit points on the board here. So looking at the setup, Tim staying in a formation, creating a bit of a death cone there. We'll see all the arcs pointed right there. Experimental Scanners is the name of it. Sorry about that.
Thanks, chat. I think long-range scanners was first edition. We're not completely wrong.
Right. Same idea. Same idea, all right? But we got to let the past die.
That's true.
All right.
Tim with a similar approach around the top side of the board, not unlike what we saw last match. And Vincent using the mobility of these E-Wings. I think did he bump it? Looks like Vincent grabbed a template that was different than the maneuver that he dialed
Yeah,
in.
he had the
That's
three
what
hard.
that looks like. Yeah. So he put the bank down
Yep.
and got that corrected.
Got to play it as it lies. You know, he might have gotten confused with the other one if he was switching back and forth between, you know, because sometimes you flip a dial, but you have that maneuver in your mind, like, oh, I did this, and you realize, oh, crap.
Very true. Check your dials, Dion.
Double check, always.
Check 'em.
And you see, he had three banks. The idea
Everywhere.
was three banks
Gotcha.
all around. Oh, wait, except for that one. All right, going to the left and forward.
Just getting away from that rock.
Give him some space if he wants to two-turn and get some barrel roll options there. He has that.
Yep.
The barrel roll to the outside is a move that I think is really important for newer X-Wing players to start to understand just how much space and options it gives you in the future when you're approaching an asteroid. Because it's not always a bad idea to go towards an object if you have that post maneuverability.
That's true. A lot of these ships now that we're into second edition, I'm talking about it like it's a new thing.
Yeah.
But have that mobility that we didn't have previously. Luke can continue wrapping around here with that barrel roll outside, like you're saying. That even opens up the three bank to the right, just to continue to whirlpool around this FO squad.
Sorry about that. Had to get some water. We're going to go ahead and see how things are going here. Talking for 2 days straight kind of hurts. All right,
Tim Dugan turning the swarm in here. I've got no idea where these E-Wings go. They can go anywhere.
They can. They're fast.
Boost barrel roll. They're a very flexible ship.
Yeah, if we go ahead and just take a peek at their dial, I mean, they have everything.
They do, yeah.
They have all the turns and banks. The only reds they have are their sloops, three sloops, the 4K, and the one turn. But other than that, they got boost, they got barrel rolls.
Yep.
Do what feels good.
We had a conversation in my group the other day talking about sloops versus Talon rolls. Sloops seem to be the general like better one because they let you change your arc a little bit more than the Talon rolls do.
Agreed.
So you got a few more options there especially with those long sloops. Just fast E-Wings just getting around the corner here.
All right.
Have you seen either of these lists thus far this tournament?
These are two brand for the stream.
Yeah.
Newer lists. I know Nick Sperry, my editor.
Oh yeah.
Was flying these two E-Wings and
the dancer
and X-Wing.
that we.
Yes, the tiny dancer.
Yeah. He was flying this list.
Very similar, but instead of Wedge, he has Luke in it.
Gotcha.
Yep. So spends a little bit of points off of the E-Wings and trades it up for a Luke. All right. Just boosting around. I think the idea here for Vincent, he's trying to see if Tim is willing to break up his formation into the obstacles. That's the plan here. That's a really common, basic idea when placing a swarm or swarm-esque is like, bring them through the rocks. You'll hear a ton of people play that. This is that attempt. A lot of times I feel like in the cuts, it's not... you have to try. You got to try, because if you can convince somebody like, oh, this will work, and they end up stuck on obstacles or without actions, it can be really, really helpful to you. But a lot of times at this premier level,
yeah,
it's a little bit harder.
No, that makes sense. These guys they both understand that too, and it's that Princess Bride effect again, where they're both kind of daring each other and understand each other's best moves.
Yep. And here's the thing, all these ships, let me just double check before I put my foot in my mouth. If he wants to, all of them, they have hard turns.
Yep.
They have the one turn also on the SF and the FO. SF, it is red.
Yep.
But you can still turn this way with the swarm and end up engaging around this corner if you think Vincent's going up there.
Now, we talked about this earlier, how Tim does not have any force multipliers like Howlrunner or somebody else like Biggs that you need to stay in a formation. So what do you think his opinion is on why do you think he's staying so close? Obviously, if you can get 4 concentrated guns on somebody, then that's an advantage.
Kylo in this build out, he's your endgame piece, right?
For sure.
He's just hanging out with the swarm because the swarm is his best protection. Sometimes with less ships on the table, you keep him alone because his maneuverability is his best weapon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we might have gotten a target lock there. We do.
Can we get in range? Nice. Whenever you're running away from lower PS ships like that, that is something that they sometimes can do, is get just in range for that target lock, and then once all the tokens clear, they have that advantage at the end of the round. So it's a good move, good turn to pounce for Tim. Pick up that trailing E-wing.
Tin Squadron, I have never heard that word before. Dogged.
Huh.
Having a showing tenacity and grim persistence.
I think it's dogged, right?
Dogged? I haven't heard that word
dogged
before.
Determination?
Is that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know. Maybe a little bit of both?
Seems good, yeah. You got grit, Dion. That's what he's saying. You got grit.
Dion's got grit.
Because you're enduring the Vegas atmosphere here. Speaking through all the cloud of cigarette
the cloud
smoke.
Of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Jeez. Tim staying patient. He's keeping the formation together. I like it.
Yeah. Still got a lane in between those two gas clouds if he wants to too hard right next turn. I think we might have some engagements here next turn. Or we'll have an engagement this turn. Plasma Torch will do work in this list.
Oh, yeah. All right, looks like, just from the positioning right here, we're going to have an engagement here for sure. Looks like we got a range 3 shot there.
We got a torp into that one.
Maybe a range 3 there.
So Tim doing a good job of swinging that box formation around to where the guys that had locks on them are now not at least in this fight. From the E-wings, I mean, from the first round target locks.
Yep. Marcel Manzano. Woo woo. Plasma Torp going into pink. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Hit, crit, crit. TIFO.
So
Lose the shield, takes a crit into
Lose
pink.
the shield, crit there, and we got one torp down. Oops.
Oh, sorry, it is not a crit because of the plasma torpedo
right.
effect.
So it's just a damage.
Just a damage. No crit there, so that is half points.
Ooh. Now a crit goes through.
Yep. Disabled power regulator.
Means he's going to be ioned after this.
Yep. After you engage.
Yep.
Receive an ion token.
Oh man, that means he is going one forward and not turning in.
Yeah, that's going to be tough on the formation for sure. That's a bad one. Now, most likely he would have been initiative killed next turn anyway.
Range 3 from pink into the E-wing.
All right, hit crit. Yeah. Misses on the first
that attack. Did he miss it?
It was a miss, yeah. The hardest part about being out in the open is lovely people coming up and talking to us. It's awesome, right? Because we just get to hang out with people, but it's, you know.
There's a lot of information pouring around. We got the stream audio.
Yeah.
We got me and you. We got chat.
And three
we got people coming around. This is. I don't even have time to check my phone.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on? All right, moving into dials now.
Yep, ionized.
That pink is going a 1 straight on an FO. Nice.
All right, yeah, one of the plasma torpedoes are used there.
You don't have a count up there, do you?
No.
Okay.
Not just for us. I usually.
I see. Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you to Revenhard09. We are creeping towards that ship giveaway once we hit 160.
Can I get involved in that ship giveaway? Is that possible?
I mean,
if I'm in chat?
If you're in chat, I guess.
I'm supposed to read my name out loud for that? That thing looks nice.
56-20 left in the round. The disabled power regulator definitely putting a wrench in Tim's plans. I think part of the plan was to turn in here.
Oh, for sure. Probably even turn in and try to block with that guy, but not happening now.
So yeah, he's going to go 1 forward. Right there, he's going to be ionized. One of the problems that creates is it will limit some of the options for the ships behind him. It is an initiative 2.
Yep.
Your options, I mean, you could turn in front of him to make sure that you still get the, you turn with the red one first to make sure you get the shot there. Then if you can go big turns, go 3 hards, you should be able to get both of those guys around.
I think you're right.
Smaller turn there gets around, and then you just end up bumping kind of in the middle of the formation. That might be the best bet.
Really curious about this E-wing that's floating around. Can I draw on this? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's floating around behind Luke because of the lower initiative from that E-wing. He doesn't quite have the 1 hard option that he would like to turn in there.
Yep.
He might end up having to do it anyway or just eat the debris cloud. Let me delete that. Gotcha.
All right. So we did end with Tim Dugan being the people's champion. We'll see how this shakes out.
Good guys.
Sorry, they got into the fight so soon, and I didn't even have a chance to turn that off. All right. Looks like Vincent is changing his mind on something. Probably a 2-turn fits. going between the in front of that debris.
Oh man, can you squeeze? Is there enough space to squeeze in there? I don't know. That'd be.
It's close.
Yep. I think you just kind of have to do it anyway because we're definitely getting shots this round.
He's waffling on that one. I don't know if he. I think he's waffling about whether or not it fits. The problem with going to the top, it might take him out of the fight for a couple turns, which could hurt.
Steven has these things for sale. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna wash the
I heard 3 hard turn.
Yep, you were right about that. Got to get over that ion. And he's moving him first just in case.
Yeah, the 3 just gives him a little bit extra space to make sure that the orange Zeta can possibly fit next to them in the formation. There's a 3 hard.
3 hard there too. Should be right next to that red one.
He's got it.
Yep. Now we got the poor pink in the back.
And as 1 straight, you do a focus because that's all you can do. All right, I see a bank maneuver there.
1 bank, yep.
Just getting in it. It's going to be sitting at range 1 of that red Zeta.
I think that's worse for the Zeta.
It is.
So he's already got locks on. Oh, and he can't. Yeah, he's got locks on.
I'm curious to see where he's going to go offensively. So he's going to the top.
So he is just going to be out of the fight for a round, but have much better. He's in a flanking position now. He'll probably boost right.
Boost most likely.
Yeah.
Nope, he's staying there. He said, I don't trust Kylo. That's why I'm taking a focus.
Interesting to me that he didn't boost. I guess they don't have 2 hards that are green though. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's the 1 hard from Scorch. It is important to remember that those Zetas have their arcs to the back in future turns. There's no reason for them to rotate them.
Yep. Not without the gunner on them.
Yep.
They're just little tiny fire sprays. With little 2 dice attacks.
Yeah. Fire spray. All right, where's Kylo going? Luke has cover from the cloud.
I think we got an obstacle bump over there.
Yeah.
Vincent's putting it back.
Oopsie doopsie. It happens.
I don't think anybody's in danger of that one anyway.
Lock moved to Scorch for Luke Skywalker. Kylo 3 hard, getting aggressive here. Does the boost make it around the crab claw in order to get range 1? Do it, Tim.
Do it.
Choose violence.
Do it.
I heard him say, he's like, I have to try it.
I think you try it. I think you lock boost.
Lock boost. He has 2 force tokens.
I got to put Kylo on the table sometime.
He's got it. He's got it for sure.
That's in.
Easy. Range 1.
That's so much room, but whenever you're on the table like that, flying aces, sometimes that board looks way smaller than it is.
Where's Kylo's force?
He's got it. That's shields.
That's Luke's.
He's got force.
These are Luke's. Anyway, we'll figure it out when we get to there.
Yep.
That was a crit.
You want me to tell them it's crit?
Yeah,
Oh, they got
it.
Okay.
Spending both the force there for hit crit. Got an evade. Takes hit crit into Scorch. and then 2 hits go in. So the shield comes off from plasma.
Yep.
And then 2 total down. So he's down to 1 hole.
Gotcha. Kylo back at Luke, gets a force back. There's Kylo's force. Spin that
Spins the lock. That's why you took it.
Yep. We're looking for pain here.
There we go.
That's pretty
Spin the
solid.
force.
That's not terrible for Luke.
Shields
Takes
down
2
on that
Luke.
X-Wing.
Beep, beep. No regen droid on Luke, so that'll stick.
Yep.
This is the
SCS going
E-Wing into number, the red one. Spent the focus.
Looking for natties. Looking for symbols, baby.
That is
like a...
Ooh. So we lost shields here on red.
Space markers, Steve? Yeah. 2 for 5.
All right, Scorch returning. Takes a stress most likely. It was range 2.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right.
Spends focus for 2. Force for 2.
There's the survivable Luke.
Scorch is off the table.
Scorch is out now.
Yeah.
Yep. It's hard to keep track.
It's all right. It's all right.
So
Red has a
going
shield
on.
still.
I'm sorry, chat. Oh, he shot at Scorch.
Yeah, shot at Scorch
because he had
him
the
off the
double
board.
target lock. That's hanging out way back there.
Yep.
Okay.
We got it. We got it. Focus for 1.
He's got it.
Range 1 into the E-Wing. Oof.
Wow.
Doing the work there. Vincent has a pretty commanding lead at the moment, 0 to 46.
And he took the other 3-gun, 3-die gun off the table.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tim, remembering he did have a target lock there
From red.
that he did not use. Tim's got to slow down a little bit. Now, he does have, he has a lot of time. He's got 46 minutes.
That's true.
And Kylo.
That is also true.
You can do it.
Oh, he's not out by any means.
Yep. But the E-Wings, right now, the fact that they've taken minimal damage is probably the thing that hurts the most. Only getting 2 shields out of these 2 engagements does hurt.
Does feel bad whenever the bodyguards aren't in a spot where you can take them out by with 1 or maybe 2 more shots.
Yep.
They're going to require at least 2 more rounds of shooting.
So I think the priority here for Tim is to stay focused on Luke while you have as many guns as you do still in the fight. Remember, those SFs don't have to do a K-turn or anything. They're probably just going to do a 2 forward and focus and just try to shoot Luke. Like that's the plan. Now, it is important to note that Luke Skywalker does have sense,
which he'll be able to use for free into Kylo. This is range 1. Otherwise, he can spend a force and look at anybody's dial up to range 3.
Yep. Also, having the tech of afterburners gives him a little bit more maneuverability to be able to respond to Kylo. So we'll see.
I am pretty sold on the afterburners choice on Luke.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Even though he's got native boost, having afterburners and turning him into a Vader-esque ship with afterburners on it for a couple turns. Really lets him focus or target lock ideally.
Just like his papa.
It's nice.
That's sweet.
Like father, like son. You're gonna turn out for pink there.
All right, barrel rolling, saying, hey, I'm part of this fight too. I like the positioning there. I think Vince forgot sense. He didn't look at it.
Ooh, I think you're right.
Missed trigger.
We got a too hard here. They're marking it off the side.
Yep.
So
Side to side method.
Yep.
I'm working on stage. You let me go with grandparents.
Oh, that'd be great.
Looks good.
There we go. Has the arc pointed to the top of the board. Just going to slap down the focus.
As he did not go through that cloud despite the template.
Yes. I was just about to buy some.
I can't eat too. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Asian mom. You're welcome, white son.
Got a disengagement here from the E-wing. 3 hard. He is out of everybody's arc at
That's
the
right.
moment.
He's trying to survive.
Yep. I think that's a good move.
Taking the focus. Trying to be conservative.
Sharpie on the side if you want.
There's the not green too hard, which he didn't need since he didn't stress himself. It's a reason Vincent's in the cut, and I'm not.
Yeah.
So now he gets the boost focus, I believe. Oh no, just boost.
Just, all right.
That stress is on Kylo.
Yeah. So 3 bank here. Afterburners is not an option because the boost options are blocked.
That's true.
This turn right here honestly did pretty good.
Yep.
For cutting off the boost though, that barrel roll does get him over. Kylo can still get all up in his grill
He can
though.
still get him.
Hard to boost.
Yep. Get you that 90 plus 45 degrees. So he'll be able to trail Luke here for free.
Yep. Insert Last Jedi quote that I'm forgetting that Kylo says to Luke. Taking the stress, he locked him. Has the force as focus modifiers. Vincent did try to wiggle out by barrel rolling as far back as possible, but not quite enough.
I think it was good moves by both players there. I think they both did what they needed to do. Vincent not feeling good about Luke here.
All right. 2 hits.
2 damage into pink there.
Got him.
2 damage into pink.
Zeta was looking for some natties right there, but he didn't have any
And that's going to be
any mods. Excuse me. Range 1 into Luke. This is still the game right here. You got to keep going into Luke. The
That's
force.
nice.
He's getting 2 for sure. That's
taking
half
at least
points.
2 damage. Taking 3 damage.
Down to 1. Yep.
I assume he spins the force here. Surely, Dion.
Yeah, he flipped.
Oh,
it.
he got
just
it
didn't
already.
change the
Okay,
die.
all right.
He's like, nah, I'm not gonna change it and take my
Yeah.
Luke off the table. GG. And he's still has a couple shots going in the Luke
he
as
does.
well.
Yep.
Ah.
Oops.
Oh, yep. There you go.
Yeah, he's gonna take that.
Obstructed through
Range
the cloud.
through the cloud into Kylo.
He's got to roll the dice. It's in the rules.
Yep.
Vince was like, don't roll. That doesn't matter.
I mean, if he happened to roll all focuses,
Then he would
have
make him spend the force, yeah. All right, we're checking the Zeta.
Red.
All right, and here's the measurement. The Dallas Parker.
Does Dallas know you can fly the Ocho in hyperspace? Surely he's aware of this, right?
He knows.
Okay. I guess you don't get Hal Runner, but...
All right.
Oh, no. Yeah, you don't get Hal Runner.
No Hal Runner.
Making sure everything's put back, nice spick and span.
All right. Range 3 shot first from Red.
Pea shooter. They do work.
Pew pew.
Got the
Spends
force. And range 2 out the butt from Orange. Also 2.
That's it right there. Luke taking off the table.
That is huge. Wow.
Oof. So big point swing there, 82 to 59 in Tim's favor.
Big points.
I mean, Luke is the heavy hitter in Vincent's lists.
You know, these E-Wings, though, being full up with target lock focus, I mean, they're no slouches, and Vincent has done a really good job clearing out the table thus far.
Vincent saying he's going to try to give it a go here. He knows that with Kylo on the table that Tim does have the advantage for sure.
Yep.
But the First Order seems to be bringing some justice and order to the galaxy right now, crushing the rebellion. At least Luke Skywalker in that very moment.
Yep.
Now the E-Wings, because of their maneuverability, and they still have some pretty solid firepower. I wonder if they could try to corral Kylo, because right now I think for Vincent, the game is Kylo, right?
I think that's key, right? If you got 2 arcs, then you're okay versus 1 Kylo. So he needs to play that advantage while he's got it.
180 cards. I have Imperial, Rebel, Scum, upgrades.
Now I'm gonna have a slight disagreement with somebody in the chat here. This is Herb Strabe saying paying more than 40 points for an X-wing that is not Wedge is not worth it. I would disagree. Luke is a really good ship. Like,
completely agree with that.
Luke is fantastic. He is really survivable, and if that was any other X-wing, he probably would have been dead last turn because of the Force, right?
Yep.
It's just one of those where, I mean, variance happens, but Luke on his own is a really great ship. Luke, Wedge, both awesome, and Rebel players will be using Luke. You'll see it, especially in hyperspace. He's still very viable if you're trying to go for higher initiative X-wings.
I think you can play him light. He does pretty good naked, just like Kylo does. Or if you're going to load up an X-wing, I think Luke is the one to do it because of his defensive force.
The lower initiative ones, I will concede the point. Yes. For the, you really don't want to. Unless you're trying to do something cheeky, which could happen.
You had 5 X's on the stream yesterday, right?
We did. Jonathan Gomes yesterday. You guys have played twice. He did win his game. He is in the top 32.
Nice. He took me down with the 5. The Cinco.
Yeah. 34 minutes and change left in the round. I want to remind you guys that Our round is sponsored by Curl Paw Creatives. Use coupon code LV2020 for 15% off.
Are you looking to use them to play Legion?
Party time. Jesse, make sure during the next planning phase, you ask me about the Salami Cat Gang.
The Salami Cat Gang?
Yeah, just make sure you ask me.
All
Next
right.
planning phase, all right?
All right.
So now it's time for those SFs to regroup, get a hard turn from the red one forward, because that arc could still be relevant with the E-Wing, the purple E-Wing, sorry, the black one on the top of the screen.
Kylo's very likely doing a blue maneuver. Blue maneuver here because he's stressed.
I feel
which
that
is most likely a 2 of some kind.
Yeah, this is an attempt to block a 2 bank or a 2 forward that way.
Correct. Yep.
At the very least, it makes it so that that purple E-Wing is not getting shot. So I like the move there by Vincent. One hard to the left, keeping the stress.
Jeez.
Does this guy think he's a Fang fighter? What is he doing? Just kidding. I mean, he has the Force as a mod available, so he's willing to face off a little bit. He hasn't taken shields yet. Kylo plays usually pretty risky till while he has those shields. Ooh. Got to play conservative, Tim.
I think you keep it there for defense.
Takes a shield.
Hey, we got one into black.
All the way on the top.
There we are. Doing my job. All right. And we'll see if we can get some return damage into Kylo. That is absolutely some return damage into Kylo.
Seems strong.
At least one. And
2 shields down.
We got shields on 2. Checking for crack shot here.
Out.
Just
shields. Now Kylo plays super conservative.
So that would
have been a huge swing. That would have been 38 points added to Vincent's score. That would have put him ahead.
So we didn't use the dark side ability there.
That's one of the rare times that he could have done it. But 99% of the time you don't use it because you would rather just keep the Force.
Keep the Force.
It's just that most of the time you would have used at least one Force in this like offensive defensive situation.
Right.
So like if you're just going with your normal rate of play, you don't even think about it.
That makes sense. Yeah, you take Kylo for his Force, not for his ability.
Yep.
And the I-5. So Kylo's still stressed. E-Wings are free at the moment.
Chapri, thank you so much for your sub. We are creeping towards that goal of 160 to get our next stretch goal. Thank you to everybody who has supported the channel that way. I want to remind you guys, if you have Amazon Prime, you have a free, 100% free Twitch subscription that you get to use every 30 days to support your favorite content creators. Gold Squadron Podcast would, of course, appreciate that so we can continue bringing content from around the world. Thank you guys so much to everybody who has. If you don't know how to do that or you want to learn how to, type !Prime in the chat. I made a video for you guys. It's only about 2 minutes. It's literally free money. Like, remember, you know how Mama used to say money don't grow on trees?
My mama did say that.
Mama grows at, Mama didn't know that money grows at Amazon. That's who owns Twitch.
And a bunch of land and trees, probably.
Yep. Peach Apple almost at 2 years. All right. The orange SF banking into the gap there. Probably just going to slap down a focus. There it is. 3 turn. It's going to be tight, but it's fine.
So Tim's trying to get Kylo back around here as bodyguards, I would assume.
Yep.
Because these E-Wings, as long as he's got 2 of them, can outgun Kylo.
And with the E-Wings facing in opposite directions, he has cover on both sides.
Exactly. That's the, yep. He's able to spread those arcs. I think we're looking at a sloop here. Yep.
Other side.
I know, right? I'm an expert.
SF's yelling. Regroup. 2 bank here. Clears the stress. Tim looking at his options here.
Right now his options is get
Focus.
shot in the butt.
Boost.
Looks like he still might be range 3 of that back one.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why he probably didn't think about going to the outside, which would have gotten him out of range. Oh, try it again.
Reroll those 2.
Whiffs on the unmodified shot from black.
Yep. And purple gets 3 into Kylo.
Looking for symbols. The crit sticks. That's half points on Kylo.
And the stun pilot is that crit.
Probably not going to be relevant this turn with this game because most people don't run into obstacles unless they do it purposefully, which I have seen people do.
Oh, plenty of times. But of a crit to get, that's a good one for Tim. He's got a free opportunity here to show the dark side.
So Tim remembered the dark side trigger now.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and go through. I'll show you the dark side. So after Kylo suffers damage, you can spend a force to look through your opponent's damage deck and pull out a pilot crit. The pilot crit is placed on the, or basically pulled to the side. And the next time an opponent...
Sorry to interrupt there. I think we've got...
she's missing a stress.
I think we had a linked action from Kylo.
All right, well, wait, we'll see after cleanup. A lot of times this gets remembered during cleanup. Just give him 1 second.
Yep.
And see,
Yep, you're right. Tim's got it. He's got it. All right, we good, chat? All right, Kylo Darkside.
Kylo Darkside, so yeah. And then once you pulled out that crit, it's basically set aside. And when that ship, so now the purple E-Wing, suffers a crit, even if it would hit shields, instead of the shields, they are dealt that card underneath.
Correct. And he takes the effect of that crit.
Yeah, looking at it, it's probably Panicked Pilot. That is the worst one.
I heard Tim say, I'm going to find the Panic Pilot. Yeah.
All right.
How much time do they have left in their game?
26. 20.
We got the table asking for how much time in their game.
Yeah. Score is 82-97. Want to see the SFs get involved here.
Absolutely.
Try to take down one of these E-Wings. Tim needs to be conservative, yet not. Kylo still needs to be involved. Maybe taking range 3 shots.
Yeah.
But for Vincent right now, his job is just to keep stuff in front of him and keep firing, keep rolling those dice.
He's doing a good job of it right now.
All right, banking in there. Starting to become relevant. Here's the E-Wings.
Slowing his approach here.
It's blue maneuver.
Yep.
Should clear the stress.
Barrel roll to get away from that cloud looks good.
Yep. The one bank is the only not straight maneuver that's blue for the E-Wings, by the way. Barrel roll gets him out of arc of the red one at least.
Making use of that R3 astromech, picking up 2 locks here.
It's another one bank.
Yeah, that is the only blue maneuver that changes the direction of their arc. I guess he wasn't stressed, though.
Barrel roll, trying to get out of range there.
And open the arcs up a little bit more.
What?
So no lock at range 1, but he'll be able to get 2 on the
SFs.
Zetas there because of R3 astromech.
Pretty solid upgrade on those E-Wings.
5 straight. Clears the stress. Boosts, changing
Boosting
the direction.
around, yep. Boosting back around and let the bodyguard SFs lead the way. Vincent using the top Rebel templates. I guess he got those yesterday.
Yep. Checking there. Is it obstructed? It is just obstructed.
Is obstructed is the call.
Yep, he measured that one first.
Purple into red.
Let's fire control system reroll. Range 3 obstructed. Should have 4 dice there. Change of
Gets
blink.
an auto one and no damage there.
That is the effect of the gas cloud.
Yep.
FCS doing some work there. Shields are down on the red
down
Zeta.
into red.
So back to back, this is going to be obstructed shot.
Orange is out of range, so red back into purple.
Hit crit.
Pea shooters always get 2 hits. And
safe.
plenty of evades.
Doing some stuff in the background here. Now, looking at the positioning, what do you think Kylo's going to do?
I think Kylo just turns back into the fight.
Ignore that.
Because the E-Wings here have pretty easy maneuvers to get some really nice shots on these SFs. And if Kylo doesn't become relevant here, I think the E-Wings just wreck the SFs with no consequence. I would expect red to run out, perhaps get a try for a bump on purple, and if he overshoots it, then he still can shoot out the back with that red SF. I would also expect orange to probably maybe slow roll a little bit, maybe 1 bank in, and then Kylo to 2 hard. 2 hard, 1 hard, boost in. My prediction anyway.
Now, a couple people were asking, what does the E-Wing dial look like? We got that for you right here.
We found it.
There's actually something I've been meaning to add to just like the whole system setup. It's just one of the things I keep either forgetting or not having time to. I was like, you know what? Let me just do this right now. I'm thinking about it now. Just do it.
Gotcha.
So there it is. The E-Wing dial, quite good. A little bit tough on the stress if they need to turn. And I think that's 20 minutes left. That's where Kylo could be trouble, but right now Kylo is in front of them, so it's not too big of a deal.
I was just telling that fellow Asian.
I think we missed a red linked action from purple, and he should be stressed, is what chat is saying.
What was The roll lock.
I think we're behind. Yeah, he barrel rolled and then measured for the lock. I remember him taking the measurement for that lock and said he couldn't lock at range 1.
You're right.
Is that? Do we need to roll this back?
Not really. Just had a stress
Yep.
up there.
Thanks, Chad. Sorry, there's a lot of information going on here. We're trying to keep up with stuff. We're gonna see. It is a blue. He did a 1 bank. Okay, he did a 1 bank. You guys are right. We missed the stress, but that was what his move was anyway. Table agreed that there's no harm, no foul. Thank y'all for keeping us straight with this. We're doing our best over here.
Cool. Reminder for viewers, some tournaments, I can't do anything at the table. This tournament, I could do whatever I want. Free reign, baby.
Is that true? 2 11th guard starfighters says the E-Wings have the most maneuvers in the game with 20.
That
seems right.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Seems good. All right, Kylo turning in.
Yep.
Sitting at range 3 of that E-Wing. And he got blocked here, huh?
Yes.
All
yeah,
right,
good,
so no
good
action.
move by Tim there.
No actions for that E-Wing. And hiding behind the cloud from the other one.
That's pro.
Spend a force for hit crit. Cool. 3 of 8s.
No luck there.
Green dice treating Vincent really well.
Black into orange now. Range 1.
Just one.
1 hit.
Should be able to get one here. Got him.
He had crack shot, so he had to roll 2 of them. Range 3 into Kylo, or range 2 into orange. Attack's going into orange here.
Here we go.
Range 2.
It's range 2. He wants to go for Kylo. He's saying it there.
Still some debate.
He's making
This
the
is
right.
into orange.
This is the right choice to go at orange.
Spend the lock here. And
Got
2
2.
hits.
I mean, that's expected there.
And Tim with no luck there takes 2 damage on orange. Boop, boop.
Two on to black and rolls 2 evades again.
Natties.
Man, it's interesting. The dice on their own have been relatively even. The issue for Tim is that the blanks are showing up on his side and the evades squiggles are showing up on Vincent's side.
That's true. There's your E-Wing card.
They can't see that. Sorry.
The E-Wing card is not available for you guys to see. I'm sorry.
I'm just kind of testing the look here. Oh, they can see it now.
now you can. There's so many screens.
All right.
All right, we got 15 minutes left in the game. It's probably 2 turns at the moment, maybe 3. Actually, they're moving pretty quick.
We got 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and look at some options for the TIE SFs. We can go ahead and take a look at their dial. It's got that fancy technology set up here. Well, actually, we'll move it to Tim's side so that it makes more sense.
Nice.
Okay, tie SFs.
Oh, 19 moves, less than the E-Wing.
just a few less.
Very similar, though.
Now the question is, does he want to keep? This is probably a back arc turn, right?
I think so. Yeah.
If this was a non-double arc ship, this is probably where you would either sloop or K-turn.
Yep.
But there's no need to do that.
No, I think you want that focus as a mod.
Yep. One bank here, jumps over that every day, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Probably just a turn here.
Yeah, I would expect him not to slow roll with those E-Wings, though, and to be able to hop over any type of a block that Orange would go for.
Right.
And
I would just do the 2-turn here, because if you did the 1 turn, you're not getting action anyway.
Yep.
You don't want to end up with the stress. There's the 1 bank.
Opposite way, though.
Fact.
Yep. Opted for the 1 hard here.
Yep. That's going to be a stress.
Yep.
Strain check now on the gas cloud.
He's strained.
Takes it. There's a giant pile of strain tokens right there, but it's okay.
Where's our box? You want to play? You guys have box?
Got a sloop here from Black. And another sloop.
That's a double stress there.
Yep. Hitting that debris cloud. So that's incredibly good positioning against the SFs.
He did the 3 bank. I think he's going to land right in front of it.
Wow.
I think he was thinking the E-Wings were going to go slow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Does the boost? Oh no, but he doesn't have room to barrel roll to the left because of the debris.
That's a horrific position. I think you gotta. They're asking about the bullseye arc here, if they can measure it.
Good moves there by Vincent.
Very good. Kylo stays there.
Whiffs.
Wow. No luck there from Vincent.
Another one.
2 hits. I think that's from purple or black. I don't know who it's from. One of them.
Gets one there. That's a crit.
Crit is.
Fuel leak there. Oops, wrong one. Fuel leak, and the other one was stun pilot, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to show you how to do
I
that.
see that now. Nice.
At this point, he needs to take an
One evade there.
Didn't Vincent attack twice already?
Yeah.
Oh, he had a lock. He had a lock. He had a lock. That's what it was. He whiffed on black. He had the target lock. He re-rolled. We didn't hear him call the target lock.
Okay, gotcha.
Hit crit.
Attention nerd event players. If you wish to remain on schedule, you should be approaching the end of
Shield and Panic Pilot.
Wow.
event players. If you wish to remain on schedule, you should be
That is on purple. Shield, and then the crit.
Panic Pilot just took off one shield and a card.
Yep, shield and a damage, and then we got...
He's quadruple stressed.
Wow.
Honestly, this is right here. This is Tim's best shot to win the game. He's got 8 minutes. Vincent's got to get that E-wing out of there. Mm-hmm. For Tim, it's like, hey, I got 8 minutes. For Tim, it's only 8 minutes. You got they're kind of burning the candle on both ends there.
That's true, yeah. If he can half that E-wing, he's up. Wait.
Yep.
He is... They're only half 30 points, plus 30. He's not up. If he halves it, he'd have to kill it.
No, he has to take it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got to take it out of the game. Did I say he has to half it? I'm sorry.
That's what I assumed. Maybe you were just saying
No.
you has to take it out. Yep,
That's
you're right.
his best. He's got to get rid of it off the table. There's the E-wing dial.
Mm-hmm. Not great whenever they're stressed.
Nope.
I don't think he gets unstressed this game, though. I think you just dial in the best move, ignoring if it's blue.
You go one bank. Tim, if you see the urgency that Tim is playing with right now, he feels his opportunity.
Oh, right.
You could sense it. Focus. 3 hard, just trying to bring that ship back around at this point.
Yep.
I just lost, but
This is coming down to the wire.
One
Dugan.
make.
Clears his stress from the sloop.
What's the action here?
Debating a boost here.
He's going to barrel roll.
Barrel roll instead.
Middle to middle is the call.
All right. 3 hard away from... Yep, away from Kylo.
All right, not stressed.
That was the barrel roll right there. Get him a little further over.
Yep.
Some light table banter.
Yep.
Lighthearted.
2 hard away.
Had to get rid of that stress.
Boost. Probably
Yeah,
not
he'll
going
be able to come
he's not
back
going to
around.
stress himself here.
No. No, you don't stress here.
Purple going into red. Fire control being relevant there. Got the focus. Spends
In the
it.
focus. Yep, he's safe there. Wants to check crack shot. I think he's out of crack shot.
No, that's out.
I think
Out all
that's
day.
Yeah.
Doing due diligence.
Range 3 obstructed from orange.
Spend focus for 2.
Pea shooters are accurate, but not really.
Those greens, man, they've been good.
Might have one more turn here. Three and a half minutes.
All right. Just confirming time with Judge.
Yep.
Tim trying to get. You see Tim's trying to push the time here.
Tim really needs 2 turns here.
Yep.
One bank from
One
that
bank.
E-wing.
Boost
Gonna
going
boost
into
in.
orange. Takes a stress.
We're grabbing a target lock there. And then this poor E-wing that's never getting unstressed.
Let's check for strain. Takes it.
Takes strain. And he's got a collection. He's got a lot of pieces of flare there.
Kylo 3 Harding.
He's got a boost in.
He's giving himself some space.
Barrel roll, then
boost.
boost. Nice. Close it a little more. Silencer with those 2 turns is good
Yep.
anyway.
Yeah, with the 2 turn, he wouldn't have had the room to do the barrel roll.
Correct.
So that's a smart play.
Good job.
Range 3.
With the stress.
Minus strain. For
3
3.
hits.
Takes 2.
Got
That half points.
half points into purple.
It's not enough.
It is not.
Fire control.
3 shots into orange.
Takes 1.
Cracked 1.
That's half on
and
orange.
And he cracked it. Crack shot from
Tim's got to
black.
get through this shot. Range 2 through the cloud,
2
though.
obstructed.
2 crits.
That's good.
Enough.
Plenty of evades. And back to Dials, last turn.
Yeah. Vincent accidentally rolled too many dice.
Yep.
Glad Brandon got his set. Did Andrea come back?
Time is of the essence for Tim right now. That's why he's moving fast. Judge, that okay? Is that okay with you? So Tim has 112. Vincent has 129.
I would. Should they check it just in case like we're messing up? I
Sure.
don't want to be responsible if like.
Sure. I mean, as of what we see here,
Yeah.
it's 112 to 129. They can double check it.
Got a score check here. This is the last round.
Yeah, we are in planning phase
Yes.
already, so we're getting the last turn. They agreed upon it for the players. So interesting positioning here, okay? So let's sim a couple things here, a couple options. So we know Kylo is going to do a 2-bank.
He's got to.
He's got to do a 2-bank. He could risk it for the biscuit and try to go faster because the E-wing could just 5 straight and try to get far out.
Yep.
This ship is going to have some say in it.
Yeah.
You know, could 3-bank. If purple comes in here and destroys the Zeta, that's another 16 points added to Vincent. You would get, I'm just checking, if he destroyed, get 30 left on the table. So here's the thing, if Vincent takes out the Zeta, even if Kylo destroys
purple,
Vincent's still winning.
got it.
Yeah, we can actually just sim that right now. We'll put it back. We know there was two hole here.
Yep.
All right, 2 hole, and if we lost this one, the score
Vincent
would still be win. So let's go ahead and fix
2
that.
back.
2 hole.
And then 2.
Yep. Yeah. So you got to remember, guys, planning phase starts as soon as you start thinking about planning phase, not when a dial is down. So they had agreed that, are we in planning? We still had a couple seconds left. They go, yes, and then the time expired.
I think they're discussing their options there. I think both players understand that little sim you just ran, Dion.
Mm-hmm. Dials are down for Vincent. All right, going aggressive, 3-bank. Vincent has played great this game. He gave Tim a run for his money. A lot of awesome moves. Just run. There's no red isn't involved in the game.
After losing Luke so early, he has done a really good job keeping this staying ahead.
The 3 turn, okay.
So that gets him
some distance
and
the cloud
behind the cloud.
Oh. That's
is that the maneuver?
That's it. That's
it.
Kylo's got that open. I think the 5 straight would have been better, but we'll see. What'd you do, Tim?
2-bank.
2-bank. He just got the boost.
Does he have a lock? He does not.
I don't think he has space for the lock. You would focus. You focus boost. Oh, he's got the lock room. Sorry,
so
misjudged that.
Lock boost.
He's got to get 2. It's coming down to the wire. It's going to be range 2, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right, Kylo for the win into purple. Needs 2. Range 2.
Here we go. Looking for max damage here. Got
That'll
it.
work. He needs 2 evades here.
Got it.
Got 2 evades.
Well, there's a crit in there, though. All right, he's down to 1. This comes down to the wire here.
So orange can either get half on an E-wing.
2v4.
Yep,
yeah.
That's the one. He goes for the unmodded one. He needs to totally blank out.
Got it.
A cry of joy at Vincent's table.
Ooh,
and that's
down
it.
to the wire there. 112 to 129. That was a close one.
Super close.
Well played by both Tim and Vincent. You know, this game really could have gone either way.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, man. Oh, whew. Great game. Good game. Let's get some GGs in the chat for our players here. You know what time it is. It is giveaway time.
Giveaway time.
Now, we're going to run through these quickly because we got to get the top. Are we doing, is there a break after this one? Are they doing a lunch break or are we going straight through?
No idea.
All right, we'll find that out. Ken, can you find out if we're getting a break?
I believe we are.
All right, let's find that out. All right, cool. Well, District Foundry, that was Ken, by the way, the proprietor of District Foundry, sponsors our giveaway segment. They make awesome 3D printed designs like this. This is not the one we're giving away. This one's my personal one. But we are giving away a smaller version of it today after the... Say that again?
12:40, they'll start round 3.
Time starts at 12:40.
12:40. Okay,
Yep.
so 25 minutes. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So short break.
Short break.
Short break, short break. All right. I'm going to put this all together. People were looking at it. All right, cool. So this is a version, the smaller version that we're going to be giving away. You have, of course, your tops, which you can do things like the logo. You can do line art of your face, whatever feels good.
That's my favorite.
You got trays for your cards, your dials, of course, for bases to carry around. So during a tournament, you would just rearrange this, put that there. You carry your squad on top. And
Super small footprint, too. Think that with no table space, this is really nice.
yeah. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and give away 3 GSP prize packs here. The prize packs consist of 3 to 4 cards that could be either community cards, GSP cards, or FFG official. They're absolutely awesome and a great way to just add to your collection and start feeling some of that just like worldwide community stuff, because I got stuff from literally all over the world.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really cool. So let's go ahead and find out who wins those. The way to participate is typing in the chat. That's all you got to do. Type in the chat. The first winner is...
EPY-onic. Epionic?
Epionic.
Epionic.
Remember to type
Congrats.
exclamation point win in the chat. Here we go. Second one goes to 3, 2, 1.
Ulfric 1066.
Ulfric's a good guy. Guy out of the
yeah?
UK.
All right.
Big supporter of the channel.
Congrats.
Thank you
Getting
so
some
much.
worldwide cards there.
That's right. 3, 2, 1. Get it.
R_UNZZ.
Runs.
You're doing better than this.
He's got the
Runs.
I'm pretty bad at it.
runs.
He's got the runs. All right. Exclamation point win in the chat to make sure to claim your prizes. Now, we are super close. We are 5 subs away from our stretch goal, which is
we're getting
160. We're going to get it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be giving away that ship. Oh, wait a minute.
Do we just get it?
We just got it. Kellyanna, we're like, wait, we're not leaving to this lunch break before you give away that ship.
Nice.
That's what just happened there. Thank you so much, Kellyanna. We're giving away a painted ship by Luke Carrington. Let's go ahead. Let's put a little green check mark on there because it feels so good to do. Here we go. Let's go ahead. We're going to copy. We're going to paste, duplicate, and boom, right there. We did it. All right, who's going to
Awesome.
get that ship? Now, anybody is eligible for this, and don't forget, we're also doing some patron exclusive ship giveaways at the end of the final, and you don't actually have to be present to do that. So don't forget about that. All right, who's gonna get this Fang Fighter? Jesse, you're ready?
I'm ready. Are they ready?
I don't know. I don't think you're ready for this.
Jelly?
My stream is too bootylicious for you, baby. All right, here we go. Let's put a little slow mode on here. A little bit of slow mode for a bit, just so that you guys
are hype.
You guys are just so hype. I gotta slow it down just a little bit. All right, let's get it. The winner of the Luke Carrington painted Fang Fighter. So when you do this, you need to call it the Paint Cast Fang Fighter. Okay, Paint Cast.
Exactly like that. So you know what to ship them. Otherwise, it goes on your shelf.
Maybe. Or we just give it away to somebody else.
That works. Yep.
All right, here we go. The winner of that beautiful Fang Fighter is 3, 2, 1. The winner is.
Congrats to Nano Antonio.
Congratulations. He's a regular. He's on all the time.
Awesome.
Yeah, so congratulations. I love giving stuff away, and we have one more item left. We have the Fly Better mat, okay? Fully shipped anywhere in the world.
Generic Place Planet mat.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not Coruscant mat.
Gotcha.
All right. So, all right, guys, we're going to continue. We still got top 16, 8, 4, final. 4
Awesome.
more rounds of X-Wing coming. 12:25 is the beginning of the next round. Let's go ahead and modify that now so it's super smooth transition when you guys are looking at it. Jesse, how do you think, how's your commentating debut going? Chat, let me know. How's Jesse doing?
Oh, yeah.
Is he
Don't
doing a
tear
good
me
job?
apart too hard. Don't ask
Is he
chat.
doing okay?
I'm less nervous commentating than I am playing, so it's not too bad.
All righty. He got it.
Vincent got it. Yep.
It was a really
It
close
was super
game.
close.
Really close game.
How many penalty nines do you stop? Going down a very.
How many?
Sorry, man. Yeah. Extra parent.
If they get to 200, I will donate the last 10 subscriptions.
Oh,
We got a challenge.
we just had a challenge. We just had a challenge in person. In person. Jason said, listen, if you guys get to 200, I will donate the last. Huh? Tommy. Sorry. Oh, Jason. It's so many names. There's a million of you. I'm sorry.
You didn't call me Jesse.
Tommy. I didn't call you Jesse. No, I didn't. All right, Tommy said that he would donate the last 10 if we got to 200. So basically,
Only
the goal
200
is,
subs.
Yeah, the
Yep.
goal is only 200, 40 more, and then we basically got it. Basically got it. We'll be able to give away that mat. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and roll back here to the weight screen. We'll be back with the top 16. Oh, God, I forgot to change that. Top 16. What?
Dial's down 1240.
Dial's down at 1240. Okay. So top 16, and I'm
So
going to edit that.
20
So I guess a
minutes.
little bit longer than I thought. I don't know. Why did I say 25 earlier? Whatever. 1240. We'll be back. Gold Squadron, not quite out.
It's a snack break.
Snack break.